Story time. So I'm in Vegas 3 or 4 days ago. Shout out to American Arbitrage. Kerry's a good guy. He's one of my friends. He's honestly one of my mentors. He was at FlipCon, so he wasn't in Vegas with me, but just wanted to give him a quick shout out. He's a really cool guy. But I was in Vegas. I was in Savers, doing my job every day, going to thrift stores, and I was in the electronics section. I was there for about 5 or 6 minutes, and then I heard from behind me, "Hey, are you Jay Ride Flips?" And I turn around and I see a person. I'm like, yeah, you can call me Jake. What's your name? They told me their name. We started talking for a little bit, and then they said, "Hey, come here, I need to show you something." So they walked me over to the sports section, and they pull out this baseball bat. It was only $5, and they're like, "Here." And I'm like, why, why are you giving this to me? He's like, "Oh, I know that you sell baseball bats, so here, have it." And I'm like, "Do you know how much this is worth?" He's like, "I don't know, probably like $50 or $60, but like that's not in my niche, so I don't want it." And I said, "Bro, this is a $700 bat." And I looked it up and I showed him, and he's like, "Oh, that's cool. Yeah, but like I still don't want it because it's not in my niche, and like I don't even know how to like list that or ship that." And I said, "All you do is you type in the model number. It's right here." It was like LXTB89 or something like that. I can't remember exactly. But it was certified college length and weight. It's like super awesome bat. Obviously worth a ton of money. All you do is you type that in. You literally copy someone else's listing and you put it up for $700. Then you go to USPS. You put it in those tubes. It's way expensive, but it's only like $23, and you're gonna make a $650 profit. So why does it even matter? If you don't know how to build a box or find a box, you might as well just make an easy $650, right? He's like, "No, man, it's just not in my niche. It's not part of my business model. I'm gonna pass on it." I'm like, "Okay, whatever." So I took it, and then I'm like, "So if you saw a $1 Pokemon Red Game Boy version for $1, would you buy it?" And he said, "No, it's not my niche." I'm like, "Okay." I just struggle with that concept, obviously. But so yeah, again, with the baseball bat, I was curious. So I bought it for $5. I typed in to Apple Maps, Play It Again Sports. There was one that was permanently closed, and then there was another one like 45 minutes away, but I just went to a local like buy sell trade sports shop in Vegas. I'm like, "How much will you give me for this?" The guy, he like already knows exactly what it is without looking it up. He's like, "I'll give you $430. I'm like, "Sweet." But I didn't do that because I have a contact here. I live in a wealthy baseball town, so I find like $200 baseball mitts like once every 2 or 3 weeks, and I find $200, $300, $400 baseball bats once or twice a month. And he just gives me 60 to 80% of the value right there, which after fees and stuff, I'm only taking like a 10% cut anyway. So we make a lot of deals. So I come here, I come to my town, I contact my guy, and he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "I value this bat at 800, so I'll give you $600 for it." And he's like, I know a kid in town that will buy this probably tomorrow, so this is a great deal for me." I'm like, "Sweet." So I turned $5 into $595 profit. And yeah, like gas or whatever, but I bought so many other items during that trip that like more than paid for the gas. So I made about $600 off of that bat. While my friend, and we had a cool conversation, and nothing against him or her, not trying to put anyone's identity out there for any reason, but they just, I don't know, I just didn't understand the concept of like he or she left $600 on the table. It's really weird for me. Also wanted to talk a little bit more about like the Pokemon Red version example. So like everyone knows that like Mario and Pikachu are worth money, right? Especially in the form of a video game. Like I feel like that's just common sense to just look up. It's only going to take 12 seconds out of your day. Why not just look it up real quick and see that it's worth a couple $100? And then this person hit me with, "Well, I'm not an expert on that." I'm like, "I'm going to make a video about how you don't need to be an expert on eBay to sell things. I sell a ton of crap that I have no idea what it is or what it's used for." I didn't even know how to say coffee carafe. For years, I was calling it a carafe. And then someone in my life was like, "Hey bro, it's pronounced like giraffe, but with a C." I don't even know what I'm doing. But you just put stuff up on eBay. Like once or twice a week, I'll get a message with a question that I can't answer, and I say, "Yeah, sorry, I don't know." And then people are like, "Oh, okay," and I just move on. And then someone that knows more about the item right behind them comes and buys it, no question asked, and I make a couple $100. So you don't need to be an expert to make a ton of money on eBay. You don't need to be 1000% committed to your niche to make a ton of money on eBay. And what I was trying to explain yesterday, I'm obviously alluding to my video from yesterday, is that you shouldn't just listen to J-Ride Flips and be an everything seller because I've made a ton of money in it and I'm super passionate about it. And you shouldn't just blindly follow other eBayers or other YouTubers or other people on Facebook or Reddit that tell you niching down is the only way to go. It's very important that you take into consideration your family, your goals, your time, your resources, your environment, your disabilities, your strengths, your weaknesses. Like, there's no one size fits all to anything. And so I think it's our job and our responsibility to research and to find out what's best for us. But even still, I completely understand the niche down process, but I can't believe that person gave me a $700 bat and just said, I don't want to go to Play It Again Sports and make $425 in 7 minutes. So I'm gonna make a video about how to do research in the field and at home, how to quickly look things up, how to do research in, I don't know, I hear the biggest counter argument that I hear to everything sellers is that they're not an expert and that they don't want to waste their time researching. But I don't think that you don't need to waste a ton of time researching or testing items. Like, everyone has free time during the day and everyone has 38 seconds to look something up on eBay. So I'm going to be making those videos, so look out for them. So unfortunately, I don't have the bat to show you guys, and I should have recorded my interactions with the Play It Again Sports guy and my guy here in town, but I didn't. But yeah, I don't know, just pick stuff up. Just pick stuff up, guys.